You're tired all the time, and the smallest things set you off, but you just chalk it up to a stressful week. That overflowing inbox, the fight over who's taking out the trash, that sinking feeling you get on Sunday night, it's just life, right? But what if these little daily struggles are actually red flags for something much bigger? A problem that's slowly taking over and that a weekend of Netflix can't fix. In this video, we were going to uncover the surprising ways emotional burnout sneaks into your everyday life and talk about what you can actually start doing about it today. Before continuing, subscribe, give a like, activate the bell to be notified when I post the next video, and leave a comment because it takes a second of your time, but it means a lot to me because it helps me grow the channel. Thank you. So, what is emotional burnout? It's a deep state of exhaustion, physical, mental, and emotional, caused by stress that's been going on for way too long. It's so much more than just feeling tired. It's a slow fade of your energy, your drive, and your connection to everything around you. Unlike regular stress that comes and goes, burnout feels like a permanent state of being drained, where you might feel hopeless and like you're watching your own life from the sidelines. And it doesn't just show up one morning, it's sneaky. It creeps in slowly, hiding in our packed schedules and high-pressure jobs. It can come from your career, from being a caregiver, from school, or even just the daily grind of managing a family. The World Health Organization even recognizes it as an occupational phenomenon, a direct result of chronic workplace stress that hasn't been handled well. The signs can be really subtle at first, which makes them easy to brush off. But these symptoms are your body and mind screaming that something has to change. So, let's decode those signals. We're going to walk through 5 key parts of your life where burnout loves to hide, starting with the one you literally feel, the physical signs. Part 1. The sneaky physical signs you can't ignore. Long before your mind admits it, your body is probably already waving a white flag. The biggest, most telling symptom is a profound chronic fatigue that sleep just doesn't fix. This isn't your typical TGF tiredness. It is a bone-deep exhaustion that's waiting for you the moment you wake up and sticks with you all day. To make things worse, this exhaustion is usually paired with sleep problems. You might struggle to fall asleep because your brain won't shut off, or you might wake up over and over during the night. Either way, you wake up feeling like you haven't slept at all. It's a vicious cycle. Your body is desperate for rest, but your mind is holding it hostage. Your body might start sending out other distress signals too. Are you getting more headaches than usual? Or maybe you've noticed your stomach is always upset, or your appetite is all over the place. Some people lose it completely, while others find themselves stress eating. You might also feel random muscle aches or notice that you're recatching every single cold that goes around. These aren't just random annoyances. They're physical proof that your body is overloaded by stress. This is your body physically shouting for a break, even if your mind keeps telling you to just push through. Part 2. The emotional roller coaster and the numbness. That follows. When you're burnt out, your emotional fuse gets incredibly short. One of the classic signs is a spike in irritability and irrational anger. You find yourself snapping at your partner over something tiny, feeling white-hot rage during your commute, or getting unreasonably frustrated when the Wi-Fi is slow. Your patience is completely gone, and your reactions are way out of proportion to the actual problem. Then, you can swing to the complete opposite, a feeling of emotional numbness. It's a sense of being disconnected from your own life, like you're just an actor going through the motions. Hobbies you used to love now feel like a chore. A night out with friends sounds exhausting, not fun. Sarcasm becomes your second language, and you may feel yourself becoming more critical of others. This isn't you becoming a jerk, it's the burnout draining your capacity for joy and empathy. You might feel trapped, helpless, or defeated, like nothing you do matters anyway. Part 3. Burnout at work, even if you don't hate your job. Since burnout is so often tied to our jobs, the signs are usually crystal clear at work. One of the first things to go is your performance. You struggle to concentrate, you're more forgetful, and tasks that used to be a breeze now take forever. People deep in burnout often talk about a brain fog, having trouble solving problems, or even remembering names and appointments. This brain fog is very real. Research shows that a burnt-out brain has to work much harder to do simple tasks that require focus. It's like the conductor of your brain. The part that handles planning and switching between tasks is completely exhausted. Along with this mental fog comes a growing sense of mental distance from your job. You might feel cynical about your role, your colleagues, or even the company's mission. Maybe you start pulling back from your responsibilities, avoiding coworkers, or putting off big projects. Showing up late, leaving early, or using more sick days are also huge behavioral tells. This isn't laziness, it's your mind hitting the emergency brake because your tank is completely empty. You might also be haunted by a feeling of being ineffective. Even if you're working longer and harder, you feel like you're accomplishing nothing, which just feeds a cycle of failure and self-doubt. If any of this is hitting close to home, the exhaustion, the snapping at people, the feeling of just going through the motions, let us know in the comments. You are definitely not the only one feeling this way, and sharing your experience can be a powerful first step. Part 4. When burnout hits home, your personal relationships. Burnout doesn't clock out at 5 p.m. It follows you home and spills over into your most important relationships. That same emotional detachment you feel at work starts showing up with your partner, your family, and your friends. You might find yourself dodging social events because you just don't have the energy. Canceling plans becomes your new normal, and you might even start ignoring calls from people you love. In a romantic relationship, it can start to feel like you're roommates instead of partners. You might avoid deep conversations, show less affection, and have zero interest in being intimate. The energy it takes to be emotionally present and vulnerable just isn't there. Because your fuse is so short, small disagreements can blow up into massive fights. And it becomes easy to blame your partner for everything. You might also start to feel resentful. Chores and family duties that you used to handle just fine now feel like an impossible weight. This can make you feel trapped in your own home, not just at your job. The people who are supposed to be your biggest supporters can start to feel like another source of stress, which makes you pull away even more, creating a painful loop of isolation. Part 5. The path back. What you can start doing today. Just seeing these signs in yourself is a huge first step. Recovery isn't about a massive life makeover overnight. It's about taking small, intentional steps to get your energy and your sense of self back. First, just call it what it is. Simply admitting to yourself, "I think I'm burnt out," is incredibly powerful. It's not a personal failure. It's a perfectly normal reaction to way too much stress. Second, it's time to set some kind but clear boundaries. Burnout thrives when boundaries are weak. This means actually saying no when you can't take on another thing. It means having a real cut-off time from work every day. No checking emails, no taking quick calls. Boundaries are what protect your energy. Third, prioritize real rest and micro breaks. Rest isn't just about getting 8 hours of sleep, it's about giving your mind little pockets of peace during the day. Practice taking oasis moments. Step away from your desk for lunch, take a 2-minute walk, or just stare out a window without looking at a screen. These tiny breaks can help reset your entire nervous system. And for sleep, try to build a relaxing wind-down routine that signals to your brain it is time to power off. Fourth, find your joy again. Burnout steals your enjoyment of life. A powerful way to fight back is to intentionally make time for things that have nothing to do with what's stressing you out. Pick up that old hobby again, whether it's painting, hiking, playing an instrument, or gardening. Creativity is an amazing weapon against the cynicism burnout brings. Finally, that's why lean on people. Connection is one of the best shields against stress. Reach out to a friend, family member, or even a coworker you trust and just tell them what's going on. Sometimes just having someone listen without trying to fix it is all you need. And if these feelings are too big to handle on your own, consider talking to a therapist. They can give you a personalized toolkit to navigate your way out. From the constant fatigue that sleep won't touch, to the irritability that pushes people away, to the brain fog that makes work feel impossible, emotional burnout finds its way into every corner of our lives. It's a state of deep exhaustion that quietly sucks away our joy, our drive, and our sense of who we are. But here's the most important thing to remember. Burnout is not a life sentence. It is a signal, a really loud one. It's your mind and body telling you that the way things are going isn't working anymore. By learning to spot these signs, you've already taken the hardest step toward getting better. Recovery happens in small, consistent steps. It's about setting a boundary here, finding a moment of rest there, and slowly reconnecting with what makes you, you. It's about giving yourself the same kindness you would give to a friend. So, here's your first tiny actionable step. Pick one micro break you're going to take tomorrow. Just one. A 5-minute walk, 2 minutes of slow breathing, or listening to one song without any distractions. Commit to that one small moment of peace. It's a small act of taking your life back, and it's exactly how the journey back to yourself begins. Thanks for watching. If this video hit home, please subscribe for more on mental health and well-being and share it with someone who might need to hear this today. We'll see you in the next one.